Hey everyone, this is Nandi with Nandi's Naturals. We are here on day 29 of testing my no baking soda formula deodorant. Well, 29 days that I personally have been testing. I have other volunteers that have also been testing, and we have run the gamut. We've had our passes, our glorious days. We've had our fails. I also consider those glorious days because all those days are learning experiences from me, because I get to learn during a fail what a person may or may not have been doing, what may have led to it. Is it definitely the deodorant that has caused it? Is it a body chemistry thing? Is it a stress thing? Whatever it might be, all of those are experiences that I can put into my research, and that helps me to decide whether there's more tweaking I need to do to the deodorant, or if I'm at a point where I could actually sell it to the public and they get a good majority of them who purchase it get good results from it, because that's important to me, that they get good results. If the majority of the people are failing, right off the bat I would have known that I need to go on back into my lab, aka kitchen, and put something together, a different combination. But it seems like we're doing very good. We've had more passes than we've had fails, and like I said again, the fails are even more educational to me than the passes. Even though it's good to hear that someone who's training for a 10K can put that deodorant on and run all those miles and still come away smelling like a bunch of roses. But I'm gonna tell you again, just like we've seen through experience, sometimes you don't have to be doing anything to experience a fail with deodorant. It just happens. So you have to always keep that into account, because it goes back to, I don't know how many times I'll probably say this, but what works for one may not work for the other. All that to say, tomorrow, which is day 30, I will decide whether this is something that I'm going to do offer on a trial basis for a limited time to the public, so that other people can get to experience what we've been experiencing. So like I said, tomorrow I'll let you know whether I decide to do that, or if I'm going to do a little bit more testing before I make the final decision in regards to the no baking soda deodorant, whether we go ahead and push it out, or like I said, keep it in-house for a little while longer. But I'm excited by it. This has been a great experience for me. It has given me a chance to collect so much feedback from customers. I stayed on the phone with one last night for the longest, going over her past days and her failed days and all that. It was hilarious. I really wish that I could have recorded her and inserted it into this video so you could have heard, because her feedback was, it was hilarious. It was nothing short of hilarious. She even did the black shirt thing. It failed for her. She did the black shirt. Not only did she do the black shirt thing, come to think of it, but she decided that she was going to put less deodorant on when she did it. I think she was asking for a fail, and I think she might have been asking for one too. But you know what? She rode it like a soldier. She did it to the very end, even if she stunk her husband out of the car, literally. And literally, but I appreciate her, because it takes a brave person to do what she did. She had left her tube at home and everything. She was so sure of herself. Black t-shirts will make a liar out of you, and especially if you didn't put on enough deodorant in the first place. You see that? It was just bound, that train wreck. Bam. That's what happened, train wreck. But I thank her. I thank all the volunteers that have sent me their feedback. I really appreciate them. They have helped to make this a gainful experience for me. I could not ask for better feedback than I received from so many people, because they were upfront, they were honest, they were constructive with their feedback, and that's the kind of thing you're looking for. You don't want everybody who's going to be like, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. You want people who can say, I love it, but, or I don't really like it, but if you did, you want that kind of stuff, because that speaks to honesty, and that also speaks to what other customers may think but not have the opportunity to share, because when they come in, the product is already developed, is already out there on the market being sold. So I would like to get it before it gets to the market, to see how people feel about it, so that I can, like I said, extrapolate that to a greater audience. So again, I want to thank you. Oh, I had someone who had asked a question about how I apply my deodorant, and I just wanted to put it out there. I have found out that there's an art to applying deodorant. Did you know that most people don't apply their deodorant the same way? I thought, like everybody else, I start from the outside and just swipe my way in all the way to the other side, making sure I get that outer area, because for me, that's where what I call my stank glands are, on the outer part of my underarm versus the inner part. You know, if I'm going to get funky, it's going to be on that outer part first. So I make sure I pay special attention to that outer part. And I know that my right arm will more than likely fail me before the other arm. Even though every now and then I've had the left arm do some tricky stuff, but my right arm will fail. So what I do is I put more deodorant under that arm than I normally do my left arm. So if I'm going to get liberal, that's why I get liberal on that right arm, because I can't just leave it up out there thinking that nothing may happen, because it's just that time, like with my black t-shirt volunteer, just when you think nothing can happen, everything happens. And that day she happened to be in 108-degree heat. So imagine, black t-shirt, 108-degree weather, and you've only got just a smab, just a little layer of deodorant on. So yeah, my right arm gets it. I take real good care of my right underarm. I do that for everybody. Everybody's safe. So that is all I have for you here on day 29. I'm going to wrap it up. Again, if you're just coming in on the series, you can catch it on our YouTube channel at Nandiyaa, Nandiyaa. You can also catch it on our Facebook business page at Nandi's Naturals. Don't forget, support, invest in us. Stop by our website at www.nandisnaturals.com. Again, that's www.nandisnaturals.com. Once again, I want to thank you for being on this journey. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate you all. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow, which is Tuesday, to let you know what decision I've made.